Hello there. I'm going live. I want to know, does it sound okay this time? I would really appreciate if it did. Because if it doesn't, that's a big no-no. A big problem. A big issue for me. And I really would not appreciate that very much. Not at all. No, sir, no, not at all. It'd be very freaking frustrating. That very much. Not at all. No, sir, no, not at all. It'd be very freaking frustrating. That very much. Not at all. I'm thinking I sound okay this time. I can't actually tell, but here we are. Third attempt, because last night pissed on me. I sure hope it sounds okay this time, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess, together. I think what might make it simpler is to not have 3 tabs open because my internet hates me. So perhaps go through each channel individually and go over my history on this website. I think that might prove more fruitful. I am not sure. Again, this is more archived for me anyway, though it would be nice to know that my video is actually... We good? We good? Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Hello, Nameless again. You can hear me. Good to know. I sound better than I did last night. I tried this twice, and both times failed me. So I'm hoping for better luck this time. This is more for me anyway than anybody else, I guess. I wanted to kind of just go over the history of myself on this platform because I've actually done quite a bit on here. As I've been on YouTube for 8 years, and I noticed I have 1,002 videos now after having uploaded my Agent of the Empire comic series that I just did. And so I just wanted to, well, it's nice to have you. Thank you, Scott Johnson. You're always welcome here. But we're going to screen share, see if that remains acceptable, and change that to oldest in the timeline and see what happens with that. Alrighty. Share screen. Let's hope this does not break everything. I'm going to go to Chrome tab, Magneto Alex. So, not everybody was here, of course, last time. But I'm just going to quickly go over some things that I talked about yesterday and hope for the best. So when I first came on YouTube, there was a Roblox. Roblox is a video game kids can play with a bunch of free stuff on there. It's basically like Gmon, but for kids. And there was a upload button. So I would do that. It didn't have any commentary or anything. It was just gameplay, and I did that for a long time. I also had these bad moments where I tried to record reviews about movies because I was a big fan of this guy named Jeremy Johns on YouTube. I also had vlogs and stuff that are awful because this is from middle school. More gameplay, a Doctor Who thing because I'm a fan of Doctor Who. More reviews, more gameplay, This was all of my first year on YouTube, was just recording gameplay because I was a big fan of Let's Players and whatnot. We're not going to look at those thumbnails. Truck Driving Simulator, Nether, 7 Days to Die, Amnesia. Markiplier feels how I feel about 30 subs. I didn't spell about right, and I didn't correct it in post because I'm a nerd. Destroy the Porn. I don't know what that's about. I literally don't remember. I would thank people every 2 subscribers back in the day because, you know, Issa back. Hisa. Yes, I am. I think I sound better this time. But yeah, moving down. New schedule. We're reaching 7 years now. More of the same. I kept playing video games, kept saying thank you for subscribers, kept playing content, It doesn't really change for a while. Thank you for 70 subs. I played some Coloth. The only reason this looks better is because I recorded it at my friend's house. I also did this Lego Jurassic Park thing where we went through the first movie in the game and we uploaded it to my channel, but the reason it looks so good is because it's from my friend's computer and he edited it and stuff. We played the second movie on his channel, the third movie back on my channel, and Jurassic World on his. Moving further down, got more of this. Thank you for 75 subscribers. Oh, right. I am going to show this because this is when I did this. We're now reaching 6 years ago. This is when I did my short film, which is pretty bad, but I had to do it for film class. And so it was just called Choice, a short film. I'm going to get back here. So I had to edit this all myself. I'm not a good editor. I apologize. Here we go. That's my house. That looks really bad. I'm sorry. Man, my house used to look so clean. Does not look like that anymore. My crappy writing. I just had to make this for film class, just a minute film.
You're fucking cool. You're fucking freak. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, yeah. Don't fucking like you. Your mom fucking hates you, you dumb bitch.
So, I told him to just be mean. I told him to just say and do anything. And so that's what he came up with, and I love it. We filmed that at school. Yeah. So, I mean, he acted it out pretty well because he's actually a really cool guy. But that came off, pretty authentic, I think, for my short film. I just told him to be mean as possible, to just ham it up. So he did. Funny thing about that scene though that we just watched where he slapped me. That was a real slap too, by the way. I said go ahead, I don't care. Because I'm committed to the role. But in that clip, after we finished filming that, because we filmed that at school, okay? Like it was during my film class period, so they let me just leave the classroom. So nobody was like technically out and about. But there was these two 12th graders who were walking by at the time, and they didn't know that was for a film. So they actually got up on the guy, like my friend, and they were like, "Hey, what are you doing? You can't hit kids." It was hilarious. But yeah. Man, my house used to look so clean. What happened? I also used to actually have hair, and then I got older, and it didn't like me, so I got rid of it. Yeah. I guess you can figure what's gonna happen at the end of this short film. Oh, this is bloopers. He just Spider-Man's over. I'm laughing. Wait, oh, some bloopers. Wait. Oh, okay. That was garbage. But yeah, that was my short film. It's for my short film. I was being bullied. That was my plot. I was being bullied and killed myself. That was the plot of my short film, okay? Look, it wasn't my best short film because I was literally doing it for class, okay? But there was that. Moving forward, I played some more video games. Talked about Mass Effect Trilogy. I didn't record that, but I played all of it, and I was really liking that. Played more Jurassic Park, played the Crooked Man, played the Sandman. These are all like RPG Maker games. Oh, and then speaking of which, we now reach 5 years ago. This is in the second semester, I think, of that film class. And this one's a bit more professional. I'm not actually really in it. I was the sound guy for this. So if we go over here, we start this over and over. Very simple plot. You've probably seen it before. Not that you've seen the short film, but like kind of like what's happening has been done before. So we go here. I don't know if I'm gonna show all this. I'm just gonna show bits and pieces of it. Actually, I don't remember most about this. I remember trying to film all this became a huge hassle. We had to go to like 3 different locations until we finally found a place that we were happy with. We filmed some in the school, like in the cafeteria for like the teachers.
I'll take floral.
I have no idea what's going on with all these people current day because I don't really talk to them anymore. But that is what it is. It's edited, okay. That was bad. Man, I don't like how they use the fading shots. But I didn't edit it, so I was just in charge of the sound. My job was literally really easy. I barely did anything. I just held the mic and made sure there was no like that's all I did. So I didn't do much in the making of this. I'm there holding the mic right now, like a professional
Sleep all right,
mic
Joanna?
that you like hold over.
Oh, I was wondering why you were so late to the table. Your
Anyway,
food has been on.
so they're talking about stuff.
I'll let it go.
These passports don't just grow on trees.
All the planning and waiting.
Alright, so she's upset. This never gets explained, by the way, because it's a short film. It's literally an easy button. You know, you hit it, it goes, that was easy. As you can see, the day is repeating.
Forget all those.
The day keeps repeating. That's basically the gist of the story there.
Sleep all right, sweetie?
And that keeps happening. And she starts freaking out.
Oh my god. Not like a real lunch.
Because the day just keeps repeating.
All you're doing is making the day worse. Wait a minute. My room is never this dirty. And whose posters are these? What happened to my room?
This was the teacher's cafeteria. Like their lounge.
Joanna, make sure to feed the dog while I'm off on vacation. Oh, and check the mail for any postcards from Guam. Love, Mom.
We don't even have a dog.
I have to find a way to get things back to the way they were.
Anyway, so that was the short, and as you can see, nothing really goes down. But yeah, that was that. So that one's pretty okay. I'm not really in it, but I did help with the production of that. So that's what we did there. We're now at 6 years. I have to keep doing this. I apologize. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. We're still far away from Star Wars at this point. So, but yeah, that was our short film that we made together. They're all doing their own thing now, and they're cool. But okay, so we're at 5 years ago. So I still did not know about the EU, and there's these people I watched, Blind Wave. They do reactions to shows and movies and stuff. And they made a short film about Kylo Ren before the first movie even came out, mind you. Before Episode 7 was even a thing. Or it was like a trailer and stuff had been out, but the movie had not come out yet. So they made a fan film about stuff. Fan film's still pretty good from memory, but I did a reaction to that. And that's why this is one of my most viewed videos, because I had Blind Wave in the title. People from this channel actually watched my video. It's 2.6 thousand views. One of the more higher things I've done for this is the transition period of my channel too, where I went back to doing movie reviews and TV show reviews and stuff, except that I didn't I didn't do my face anymore. I was using my laptop at the time, which is not the same laptop I have now, mind you. and I was sorry, I was what the hell? Sorry, I thought something was outside. But I was using the laptop to record stuff basically. Yo, Titus, how's it going? How you doing, man? If you want to join and just chill out with me, you can. In fact, you know what? Anybody can. I really don't care because I'm small. So I'll just do this real quick. And anybody who wants to, oh, if I can get it to work properly, can. There we go. Right. The the Killing Joke is a very interesting adaptation of the comic for sure. I had many issues with that. Okay, so here's an annoying thing too about the freaking this. I tried having clips from the movie, but I got in trouble. And I was having it over what I was saying. Fair use, right? But that's not what happened. But this is the transition period of when I started doing that. I also my top 10 video games probably wouldn't might be in my top 10 anymore. I have a channel compilation. Maybe I should go over that because that kind of shows over what happened over the past couple years from 876. So the past 3 years of my channel. But we have Killing Joke movie review. It sounds really bad, but Batman the Killing Joke. So I've been waiting for this movie for quite a while. But Batman the Killing Joke is basically one of the best comic books with the Joker like ever. And so this movie had a lot of hype behind it, you know? Like it was, you know, supposed to be like the best movie ever and whatnot. And it had Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy coming back as Batman and the Joker, so I was really looking forward to it. Now, half of the movie is what you expected to see from the movie, while the other half is not at all. And I'll talk about that more in a second. Anyway, but yeah, that's what I did. There, I talk about, you know, the scene. Everybody knows that they've seen the movie. But yeah, we have a channel compilation here of when I was playing video games. That's kind of... This is my first ever trying to edit, so... Oh my gosh, you sound so young.
Does that mean blinking?
You can see that this looks really bad because I used my tablet to record these. I just want to... Yeah. Oh yeah, I used to cuss a lot. Somehow, as I've gotten older, I've cussed less than I did when I was younger. It makes me cringe every time I hear it.
Friends? No? Oh, God. Little skeleton man. Oh, God. Oh, fuck.
What a loser. Am I right?
Wow, I was not expecting that.
This one is actually pretty scary, though. This next one, I think.
So that's the type of game you are, huh? Cheap jump scares? I see how it is. Oh, God! Oh, my God. Oh, oh shit. Come at me. Come on, come at me.
This was the past 3 years at that point.
A set of nuts. You see those?
Oh my God.
You have got a set of nuts, my friend. What? Holy wow, I can't stop getting boom booms out of my bottom. Dude, this would be a magical experience if not for the boom booms. Oh no, Tux. I better use the arrow keys to avoid them.
Oh, is there a lag? Is there a lag going on? Like, was that with my old recording or with my current recording? I need to know. Is it an issue with my recording the live stream, or is this like from my old video? Because I don't care if it's my old video, but if it's my live stream, then that's a problem. In fact, I need to hear it now because I'm freaking out. Because yesterday it gave me a hard time too. Let's see. Looks fine. Okay, thank God. I was gonna be so upset because you don't understand. Yesterday I was having the hardest time, so I didn't want that to be another case of that.
Oh my god,
This game is about a guy that's pooping so much because of a burrito he ate that he's now flying in the sky. That's the whole game. It's really funny though.
having poop come out of his ass and
Oh, okay.
Are you crazy fucks just keep looking
Oh
at me
man,
start over.
I used to cuss. A lot. Going ahead, we're gonna.
No.
I want to get demonetized. I'm not monetized anyway, but I don't want to get like in trouble.
Fine, yeah, kill.
There's some bad stuff in here, so I'm just gonna skip ahead a bit. Right. Let's see here.
Oh. Fuck you, chair. That's never usually a good sign. Here. Save that, but whatever.
All right. So that's basically.
That's one big ball, man.
Oh god. Okay. This is pretty okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Turns you around. Oh, frick! Fire! Let's see if my. Oh no!
Anyway, there was that. That was my compilation of the past 3 years on there. Utter genius concept. Right, the poop one. Alright, so then as I started doing reviews for stuff, I was proud of a couple of these. Like, surprisingly, the Power Ranger one, I thought I did pretty, because I like the whole, but nobody viewed it. Or I got 13 views. Rangers in space. Anyway, so I just had the intro to that one before I started my review. Donnie and I die. We played Roblox again, and I could not stop laughing. Player Project was this thing I abandoned where I just kind of talked about stuff that I loved. And I tried to put a little bit more effort into it. Like I had actual like gameplay that I recorded. Or not recorded. I got it from like YouTube and stuff, and I talk about it. That was interesting. I finally reached 100 subscribers the first time. Imagine that. Now I'm almost at 250. But 5 years ago, this is how slow my channel growth has been. At 5 years ago, I reached 100 subscribers. I talk about season 7 of our show on another channel, which I'm going to go back to that once we're done with my channel and we're all caught up. Talked about shows some more. Talked about our own show. Had a bunch of weird edits. Literally stole a video from YouTube. I'm a jerk like that. This was a compilation that I compiled. Talked about shows some more. I read Goodnight, Go the Frick to Sleep. Why Silent Hill is so good is just a couple clips. I have This is awful. Don't check that out. Top 10 shows. Thank you for 110 subs. Marsh Strategy is like a music video of from our show again that we have on another channel. We got more TV show stuff that goes on for a bit. We don't need to watch that. More compilations of things from other channels. This is back when I was into the atheists on YouTube. I used to watch their stuff and whatnot, and they destroyed somebody who I thought was stupid. And I reviewed a book. This is my first book review, I think, actually, because I read it for class and I enjoyed it enough. Brave New World, it's like in the future or whatever. Red Wolf Gamer doesn't exist anymore because he's a pedo. Didn't know that at the time though. I did a response to why people don't understand racism. Yeah, Mars Sacrifice, another like music video. Jeremy Johns. More of this stuff, some more gaming stuff. My channel is just kind of the amalgamation of things going on, and this is my thoughts on the Flash show back when I was still watching that. And that's just kind of we're diving into 4 years now. And I tried getting back into video games, and I did that for a bit. Only Woman Get Raped. This is a pretty funny compilation, I think. I uploaded some Jordan E stuff. None of this really matters. I uploaded some God stuff here. Just when I tried responding to atheists and whatnot. Oh, these are pretty funny. Now we're at 3 years ago. I can't believe this is only 3 years ago. But we have this, which I don't know why I did this, but
Almost done making the food.
Hey.
Okay. About to hop in, but very interesting where your content started, especially those horror games. Yeah, I used to be big into YouTube people. Oh, I see that you're here. But I used to be really into gaming videos, and I still do that, just not on my channel. Me and my friend made another channel, which maybe I should show that. I don't know. Lazy Boys, which is our new channel where we kind of play video games and stuff. But a good portion of my gameplay comes from another channel that we will get into down the line to show what I've been doing. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
Good.
Good to see you.
Yeah, thanks for letting me in.
No
Now
problem.
I'm gonna fuck up your stream. Just kidding.
That's that's okay. Go ahead. This is what I was trying to do last night, but it freaking died on me.
Yeah, your Ugandan level internet.
Yeah. I did one Halo live stream. I had a video.
What were you playing Halo or were you watching the show?
I was watching a show and I talked about the show and how bad it was. But yeah, I had one video earlier on about Halo, which was just like a bunch of lore about it. It wasn't my video though. It was somebody who I had downloaded their video and saved it, and they deleted their video for some reason. So I re-uploaded it. It's kind of cringy though, but I liked it at the time. And this, I don't know what I just decided to say, hey, I want to do this real quick. It's gonna be really short, and so I did this with my friend. It's called Switching Races.
Almost done making the food.
Hey.
Slaving away. What's up?
I got an idea. How about this? We'll switch races for the day. You can be white. I'll be Mexican.
Alright.
Alex, I'm gonna be honest with
You
you.
let the dirt go.
As somebody, as somebody who lives in a state like Texas that, a lot of my area people are Mexican. You don't look Mexican. You look biracial. I thought you were biracial. Yeah.
I've had people actually think that I was like what was it? People thought I looked Persian because of the eyebrows.
Yeah, you don't look Mexican. You look. Are both your parents Mexican, or is one side of you Mexican?
Both of my parents are Mexican.
Okay.
Yeah, my biological father, he was from Mexico, and my mom's 50% because her mom is white. So that might be what you're getting. Oh, I did do those, Titus, but I haven't gotten those yet.
What part of Mexico is your dad from?
I have no idea because I haven't talked to my dad since I was like 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He's a deadbeat?
Yeah. He cheated on my mom, and yeah.
Oh, fuck him then.
Yeah. But my dad, who I call my dad. I don't call him my stepdad. But he is technically. He's been in my life since I was.
Well, if somebody's taking care of you and doing what your real dad's supposed to do, he's your dad. Fuck that other guy. He's
absolutely.
a piece of, he's garbage.
Also, as to Nameless's point, absolutely, Supergirl is awful, but I watched it.
You talk about the CW show, right? There's also a Supergirl movie, right?
There's a Supergirl movie. Yeah.
Yeah. You talking about the show, right?
Yeah, I was talking about this show. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was doing reviews for those back in the day.
Those first couple seasons of Arrow were pretty fucking good. I'm not gonna lie.
Arrow seasons 1 and 2 are awesome. Season 3 is okay. Season 4 is god awful. Season 5 became awesome again, and then it dropped off for me. I stopped caring. Supergirl was always a problem for me. It just
that's the thing with those CW shows. They always had like a dip. But let me tell you something. When Arrow was good, it was really fucking good. Like it was really good. Like, it actually was doing justice to the DC universe for a little bit. Until you get shows like The Flash. The Flash started out all right. Really low budget.
Yeah, I did.
I don't really understand why they decided The Flash was like the perfect show for CW because The Flash needs a lot of special effects and
right. Yeah. Arrow worked because they didn't have to have all those special effects. It was a lot of it was practical. It was just a lot of stunt choreography and stuff.
Yeah,
that was done really well.
But also but the first couple seasons of Flash were all right. Then they just lost the plot. Like there's one. There's one point, I don't know if you've ever seen it,
Yeah.
but there's literally a Speed Force duel that looks like fucking lightsaber duel. Have you ever seen that?
Right, I've seen a clip of that because my mom is still watching the show. Here's
Yeah,
the thing,
yeah.
my mom
And
didn't care
somebody
about
put
these shows.
and somebody put the Duel of the Fates music on it, and it's perfect.
Oh,
We should play that, but I know you get copyright strike for that. A copyright claim. But yeah, but that
yeah.
it's literally jumped the shark at this point, and they say, you know what, this shit is trash. We know it's trash. Guess what?
Yeah.
We're gonna have a lightsaber duel with the Speed Force.
I have somebody else to join us.
All right, cool.
Hello.
All right, is
Hello?
Mike working or am I at chipmunk mode?
No,
Your
I can
mic
hear
is
you.
working.
Thank God.
Yeah. Well, I did do the Forerunner trilogy, by the way, but that was down the line. I did the Halo theme in a bathroom because I don't know. I became a cat. We're not going to talk about that one. I did some God stuff. We're not going to get into that because I'm not getting
Was that
controversial
Hunchback
today.
of Notre Dame I saw?
Yeah, that was a Christian critique of Frollo from Hunchback of Notre Dame. I did Joker 2019, Secularization made Joker. That was an interesting video I made. But once we get down here, 2 years ago, we finally reached the beginning of my EU journey, where I started with Darth Bane and Darth Plagueis and moved on down the line to pretty much everything I've been doing now. I got the Lando books, got Han Solo, got all that. Got the X-Wing books. Got Matt Wilkins as my father. I'm going to play that because it's funny.
Shut up. My dad's name is Matt as well. Alex, are you my son from the future? I mean, I was about to say I'd laugh if the next comment was, Dad? He said,
Everything revolves around Matt Wilkins.
Well, I browed.
That's great. That is great.
That's the whole thing. But yeah, it all centers back to Matt Wilkins. Oh, frick, it went down a lot. But it's okay.
I
'cause you're
forgot I
right.
was going to
Oh, Roblox.
Yeah,
Roblox.
Yeah, that was my beginning.
So,
But,
Alex, about the EU reviews, you
Yeah.
know how you used to you randomly just review with books back then?
Well, I skimmed the eras, and I was
Mhm.
leading to post Return of the Jedi because I wanted to have a better sequel trilogy.
I remember the Children of the Jedi video. That's an iconic one. The shirt was fucking talking about the Eye of Palpatine.
Oh yeah.
But I was gonna ask, are you gonna re-review all those books then?
I
Since you're going
have.
chronological.
Yeah, I haven't done that yet. If we go down here, I'm gonna get to 2 years ago. Like going downwards.
Yeah.
Now, and to make my way back up. Hold on.
Did you ever? Was it you? It might have been another channel. I think I don't remember how I found your channel. I'm bad with remembering shit. Was it? Did you review the Dark Forces novellas, or am I wrong? Or
I have not done that yet. I have done that now, but though I don't have any videos of that yet. Right here is just the video game that I discuss.
Yeah. And
I-
you're actually doing more work than Matt Wilkins actually has ever put into. He says, "Well, I'm going to review the entire EU," and I'm such a Neanderthal that I won't get.
I won't play the video games because I don't got time for that. But I got time to read thousands of books all the time.
Yeah, it's like, Matt, come on.
Yeah. There. Hey, look, that was my thumbnail. See, naked Palpatine. Right.
Yeah, no. Have you read those novellas? They're great.
I read them now, going through my chronological journey, and it was great. Yeah, I loved them. And I got Jedi Outcast here. I got Jedi Academy, Children of the Jedi, and then I got Darksaber, which I know has nothing to do with that, but I thought it was a really funny thumbnail, so that's what I made it.
I mean, technically, that is the Darksaber in the EU if you count. If you count TCW.
I got the famous picture of Leia fighting a Hutt in Planet of Twilight. I got the entire Black Fleet Crisis trilogy because I couldn't find a good picture, so I just got the one with all three. Got the Hand of Thrawn duology, Union comic, the Young Jedi Knight series, which was excellent. I said thank you, Matt Wilkins, because this was when he shouted me out during a live stream, which is really
Yeah.
cool. Because literally what happened was that I had made this video, and then like a day after, Matt had released his first video on Vector Prime, and so all I said is that in this comment section was that oh hey, I uploaded my video yesterday, and he's like, wait, you have a channel? And so then he not only looked me up on live stream, he then subscribed to my channel and told other people to do so. So
Yeah, Matt. We meme on Matt a lot, but he's great. He's great. We meme on you, Matt, if you're listening, but we
What?
love you.
I didn't even realize my Dark Nest trilogy, the first and third book, have so many views, or more views than I usually get, which is crazy. But can't let Noah watch them because he'll get all pissy.
Why? Because you like them?
Because he hates them.
No, because you like them.
Yeah, because I like them. Yeah. Everything after this is where he gets all pissy. I made a new intro for Legacy of the Force because I have like this specific intro I use for all my reviews, but this one was different.
I thought you were gonna use that fucking fan film thing. That would have been hilarious.
I did use that for my Invincible review. I actually just put that final fight in my.
I mean the no.
Yeah, because my normal intro thing is this. Hold on, frick. Where it's just
The Dark Synovia one.
Yeah, because I didn't have my own, but he doesn't really make that much content anyway.
Well, when he's making content, he's talking about how Star Wars is a communist work or some bullshit like that. Some garbage like that.
Crystal Star is the only book, or one of the few books in post Return of the Jedi I haven't read yet.
Dark Synovia is, if you watch his shit, I wouldn't even call it content. It's garbage shit. It's it's excrement.
Obviously.
All he talks about is like how bad something is, and he doesn't like it. His political views, and like shut. Yeah. People on the internet gotta understand this. Nobody gives a fuck what you believe about your political views. You're not that interesting, and you're not that fucking smart. Okay.
I just used the Anakin's betrayal for this.
Yeah.
I thought, however you feel about the series, I thought I did a good job with this little intro for it.
You should have used Yub Nub.
I'm actually so proud of how it all lined up because by the time you get to the Revelations book cover, it's when the music does the you'll see. But...
Yeah, no. What was I saying? Yeah. I love the My Movie watermark. Perfect.
Yeah. I did it on my phone. That's one of my biggest problems with this. But other than that, I'm proud of what I did.
You know what I've noticed? Like this past year, more people have started reviewing Legends, which is really cool. There's this channel. I can't remember his name, but he does really short Legends reviews and pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name.
This is where what Noah's reading right now. Cross Current.
Yeah. The only good part of the Dennyverse.
Oh, this is pretty good. This is when I turned 20. I just had a bunch of clips from different media that had happy birthday scenes.
Got that 240p.
Yeah, I don't know why it's like this because it wasn't like that on. I first uploaded it to Instagram. It wasn't like that. But
oh, I remember this from Fallout 3. That was classic.
Gary, someone there. Gary.
Still the peak of Bethesda Fallout, in my opinion.
All right, so
let's make this year count, Blast. Blast it.
Oh, this Metal Gear Solid. Getting crazy. I think this is unlocked if you have like your birthday accurately on
Yeah.
it would
Yeah,
do
yeah.
that scene. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, and this is where I finally finish my end of the timeline here. And then RKO Post calls me out. That one's pretty funny.
For someone.
Did he actually call you out?
Yeah, because I commented on the live stream and he saw it and he got all upset.
For Batman to realize his humanity. He immediately backs away because he's like in shock over what has happened.
That's so like dud.
So
you've worked hard on this.
I haven't worked hard. That's the movie. Watch the movie. I haven't worked hard on anything. And for someone talking about
this is me.
The Dark Knight Returns Batman, here, let me give you a shot of the Dark Knight Returns Batman. You say that he would never use a weapon. This is literally. I know. I'm talking to people in chat. This is literally Dark Knight Returns Batman with a fucking. Sorry, I can't say that. With a machine gun. A machine gun. So okay, there we go.
Oh, he got mad.
Like I said,
he got mad.
I get that. I get that.
He got mad because you insulted Zack Snyder, his Lord and Savior, Zack Snyder.
Yeah.
Ready.
I don't have.
I've had these arguments before.
You have Lex Luthor in that, or Joker.
Magneto, Alex, you're good. You're good, man. You're good. I saw it and I was like, I gotta show it. So.
Yeah, I know. I'm telling you what, don't go up against Ryan, Alex. You better watch out. He comes with pictures.
I bring receipts. Yeah,
I bring receipts. Well, I mean, you.
That was pretty fun.
What was it? Yeah.
And this is when I began. Well, first I took a break. I read the Halo 4 trilogy, and then I began my EU journey in chronological order, starting with terrible novel Into the Void, and made my way up.
That whole era is terrible.
Yeah, the whole the Dawn of the Jedi. Yeah, it's awful.
I wish it. You know what? I kind of wish that shit just never happened.
Got my 40-minute KOTOR 1 and 2 video, or my 37-minute Knights of the Old Republic and 47-minute KOTOR 2 video. This is when I reviewed Heart of the Jedi, because that had just come out and I got a physical copy. I even reviewed the video games, which Matt didn't do. I got the Republic Jedi Knight class storyline, the Shadows of Revan expansion, the Fallen Empire, the Eternal Throne, Under Siege, did all that. Did the terrible tribe.
Did you play SWTOR?
No, because I wanted to make sure I didn't want to be stuck in the SWTOR timeline.
He don't play SWTOR, but he will defend SWTOR to his dying breath.
I watched 8-hour videos that went over the gist of the storyline without going through all the meandering walking or like side quests that didn't ultimately matter to anything. So I got the overall gist of the story without having to spend like 2 years just on SWTOR alone.
For 8 hours.
Well, 8 hours for just a Jedi class storyline. 8 hours is still a lot better than sitting there for like 2 months on one section of the game. So, and yeah, here I am moving forward. I did some live streams on the Spider-Man games, or no, it's not the Spider-Man movies, because the new movie was coming out. Black Widow, bad or good? The answer is it's bad.
I mean, shit. If you want to have a retrospective about fucking Batman movies, count me in. I'll fucking do that.
You know, I probably will do that before
I gotta
the
finish
next Batman movie comes out. I'll probably do that. Hey, there's my Stealth and Siege review, Titus.
Trash, garbage.
Yes, on my watch list for tonight.
Yeah,
garbage.
I got my Filoni verse.
Can we just say that after a certain point, Zahn just started not giving a fuck and just started writing garbage in Star Wars?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
No, not kind of. He did.
Yeah. I have my 2 Star Wars stream clip, which is pretty cool, when I talked about redemption in Star Wars. That was good.
You got the April Fool's joke right there.
Oh right, this is amazing.
With the sad Obama.
Yeah. And we have my only other so far Halo novel review, which is of Contact Harvest.
Did Troy Denning write that?
No, he did not. Troy Denning comes in later. This one was written by what was it? Forget his name. It wasn't
Is it
Eric
the same
Nyland.
guy that- Yeah, wait.
It was the other one that helped actually write for the games.
I forget
but-
his name.
Did I mention it in the video? Let's see. Hold on.
Let me look it up real quick. First Contact, right?
Yeah. William C. Diggs wrote for Halo 2. This man was writing for every goddamn thing. If there was a video game, he was writing for it.
Joseph Staten.
Yeah, that's right, Joseph Staten.
Yeah. But Alex, do you know the story behind William C. Diggs' Mass Effect novel?
No, I don't. What's
Don't
up with
bring up that one, please.
Oh, I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna bring it up. Okay, so
Deception.
William C. Diggs, shout out to him for writing some great novellas.
Yeah.
But he works in a lot of video game related adaptations, right? So he's done Halo and stuff like that. So he was a perfect fit for Mass Effect, right?
Yeah.
Well. I've not read the novel myself, but it was so bad. BioWare had to decanonize it.
Yeah, it's literally fan fiction. It's published Mass Effect fan fiction.
But
have you read it, Titus?
I've read a bit of it, but it was just like the beginning half was so stupid.
I've never read it. Well, so what was the problem with it? Like, why was it like BioWare just said this shit is not canon anymore? Like,
the reason why it's like no longer canonical is just because it breaks the lore. It's very heavy. Like, what's that one species in Mass Effect that like it's like the little fat dudes, kind of like they're built like Danny DeVito. Let me try to remember what their name is. But basically, those guys have like breathe a certain oxygen or some type of air. And then the guy had them breathing the air that they can't even breathe, or they like straight up die. And it was just very confusing.
The Volus. The
Volus. Yeah. Like they were just casually, no mask on, no nothing.
That's a huge lore break. That'd be like saying, yeah, that's a huge lore break. Anything else?
That's all I can remember. There's some more stuff later down the line that I've heard. It gets ridiculous. For like the biotics, like
did he have Commander Shepard doing something in there that got it decanonized?
It's my favorite live stream on the Citadel.
I have no clue if Shepard's involved in it. I just know that it has something ridiculous with biotics.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just terrible. That's just like, how do you fuck up in a license title so bad that you get decanonized? Like, I mean, I don't know if that's ever happened before or any other thing, but that was hilarious.
Boris, you know about
My legacy does not end
comics,
though.
right?
What? Say that again?
Like you know, like the troll face and all that.
Yeah.
Someone made like one of those type of adaptations of the entire Deception book, but it's just like the art style or fucking the troll face or the Rage comics. You gotta check it out.
Yeah, I would be surprised.
It'll save you money and time.
No.
My legacy does not end with my channel though. I've actually done a lot more in my time span here on the internet. So this is Finn Shamrock. This is a friend of mine. As you can see, many different characters that we've played over the years. When will Koi Season 3 ends? Nobody knows. The answer is it has ended. Koi stands for Cancer of YouTube. But the beginning of his channel, which was also 8 years ago.
Roblox, of course.
Yeah, because I was playing Roblox with him. But I used the actual built-in feature for recording, which was just a gameplay, whereas he actually had commentary. So as you can see, that was that for a long time. We had played Slendy Tubbies for some reason, Alien Swarm. That was pretty much early on what a lot of our content was. Minecraft. But as we move forward...
Just little kid shit.
Yeah, little kid stuff, as you would do. There's a really funny, though, Alex pickup lines, though, which I shared in my original stream, but I don't know how well that actually was. It was pretty bad, though, but it was also really funny. Hold on.
You're pretty funny. The Poke Ball
Oh God.
Man, what is going on?
Hey, Joe!
Kenny.
The lag in these old videos are so crazy.
I'm still following her.
Oh my God! Don't
She's in
follow
here.
her. She's mine.
She's in here.
She's mine. Want to see my fishing rod?
Okay, we're gonna stop there. But that was something that happened. And yeah, we keep going down. There's just a lot of Minecraft and all that sort of stuff. But as we move closer, we also have some funny Goat Simulator stuff. That was weirdly enough. Where is it? There's this. Okay, so what I don't understand is we played Goat Simulator, and we had like this dinosaur skin and this whale skin, and so we made a video called Goat Simulator versus Goat Simulator Godzilla versus Whale. And for some reason, even though the videos are terrible, this has 30,000 views. The full video is 30,000 views, and the trailer for the video has 57,000 views, and I don't understand it. We've made so much better content since then, and yet those are some of the most viewed videos for some reason. But as we go further down, there's more live streams and stuff, more gameplay, but there's a specific part where things change, which we have not gotten to yet. We're 6 years ago with this. You guys can keep talking. I'm just going through stuff that I've done.
This song, bro.
Yeah. This reminds me of the Minecraft boom of the mid 2010s on YouTube. Yeah. And thankfully, you didn't get exposed as a pedophile like 95% of the YouTubers. So, you know.
Okay, so this is when the era began of the cancer. So we have a series called Cancer of YouTube, which is just literally random things. It started off as random things that we did that were all stupid and stuff. It was just random clips of us doing stuff. We had to make a thing for biology class, and that was this video here. Oop. A bunch of these are really bad, though, but it's on purpose. That was the point. Cancer of YouTube was meant to be a bunch of bad stuff. But this is when we started our live action stuff. And you'd still do live streams in here and there, but we mainly started doing live action content. Indiana Drake. We react to old videos. I'm trying to find like a good thing to show off, or something that's kind of funny. It's all kind of funny. We have Nuzzle Factory. What is going on? Got no friend. Okay, hold on. Got no friends. There we go. Let's see how this goes. This is from 2017. So I was 16 when this came out. Unfortunately, if it loads.
God, that's...
Yeah.
This truly is cancer.
Right?
You must be cleaning red. I am watching this because I've got no friends. Last time I got the hug, I was 17. What people say social.
Are you wearing the Goku shirt?
Yeah. I used to be thicker.
I got no friends, and neither do you. You got no friends, and neither
Anyway,
do I.
but the point is, this is meant to be bad. That's the main point here. So that's why it's called Cancer of YouTube. But if you go down here, you'll see that there's been a progression within this channel, where if you see here, we have Mexican Hat Dance, which is a parody of the Joker movie. And this is actually pure art, if it will load, which I don't know if it's going to, because right now it's being a butt. There we go.
What? Yeah. So I live in a place where other people look like me. I don't know a lot about it, but I'm just researching.
Hey, what's going on?
Alex, why do you look like you have cancer? And this, your hair like makes you look like you have cancer.
I just get rid of my hair.
Was the background edited in?
I'm gonna overdose.
Man, is this a trap house or something? What the fuck?
Yeah, you're free to go home if you want.
Alex with a fake mustache.
Are you ready to watch the news?
Yeah. I've been waiting for it all day.
Hello, everyone from New Zealand. Who would have thought that someone in this day and age would still not know how to handle a video camera? Abysmal on my way.
You know, so this
I've seen
this
that
this
image
green
before.
this green screen, this is from the riots from 2020. So
What?
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
That's real buildings from 2020.
That's
That-
Detroit
that
right there.
can't be.
Or something.
That can't be. Looks like California.
Yeah, my friend found that clip or found that picture on the internet and used it for the green screen. So, yeah, as you can see, the Joker parody is that it is a Mexican who does not know much about their culture, and I eat a taco, okay? And I've never had a taco before, apparently, and I become more of a stereotypical Mexican.
Yeah.
That is the plot of this.
That's the movie. The stereotype.
You know what? You know what would have been great.
Are you admitting to guilt right now? Being the one who killed
when you eat the
Justice
taco,
League.
you stop speaking English, and you just start speaking Spanish.
Yeah. Yeah, I started getting like a more heavy accent, but
No, you should just start speaking Spanish exclusively, just not speaking English anymore.
You have no subtitles.
I'm also killing people with maracas.
Hey, man, maracas are a
Oh,
deadly
wait.
weapon.
When you call me out, you know how when Joaquin Phoenix says, "When you call me out, can you introduce me as Joker?"
Yeah,
Get ready for this Oscar-winning line.
When we resume our program, can you introduce me as Beamer?
There you go. Can you introduce me as Beater?
What?
Send in the clown.
Now that was a masterpiece.
Yeah, that was fantastic. That was beautiful.
We also have Obama has a message.
Tell me when to start.
Go.
Hello,
Oh
my fellow
my
Americans.
God.
I just want to tell you,
I can't
now that
tell.
we've come to a new
That's a
year,
It's just
magically
deepfake Obama
everything
onto
gets
your
better.
face.
Yeah, in more ways than one. But the best way that it gets better is by watching Koi Season 3. All right, we got some epic stuff coming up for you. We got Jedi. We got everything. All right, just trust me.
You sound
on
like
this. We
more
got
like Joe
clones,
Biden than
we
Obama
got
with all that
sex,
stuttering.
We got all the vices of the world that you could ever offer in Koi Season 3. So go make sure to check that out. Finn Shamrock, Koi Season 3. It'll change your life for the better. Make 2021 the best year of your entire life. You can quote me on that. Why?
Oh my God.
Why are you still filming me? I thought we were done with the ad. You know, I don't like when white.
The deepfake just broke at the end.
Yeah, it just broke at the end. Also, I should say we have lore behind the Koi series. Basically, it's on Earth 2 because Earth 1 got destroyed. Okay, and it's in a little place called New Zealand, and it's filled with Alex, Donnie, and Justin clones, which is the excuse we have for why it's the same person in every video, even if they're not supposed to be. So. We also have this. I don't know why he made this, but my friend just did this. I don't know why. He asked me to just
calls coming from inside the house.
I don't know why. He just that was the thing that happened. We also got frick if it would. What is this? Get out of my way. This is when we cured racism. This is amazing. I cured racism for this guy, which is good because he was really racist against Alex clones.
Dudes. bunch of randos in the park. They ain't clones.
Oh right, he's racist against clones or non-clones. I'm sorry. That was the plot.
Hold on, bro.
All right, hold on. We have fun now. There's also one other channel I have to address for my full legacy. But we're not
I'm
doing it.
against the Homo sapiens.
Oh.
All I heard was homo.
Where does this context begin?
Yo, I said gender, not sex, bro. So it can't be sexist if it's genderist, right?
Speciesist.
Speciesist. Genusist. I'm against the Homo sapiens.
All I heard was homo. You're homophobic.
Oh, facts. Wait. Stop filming. The world certainly is ending. See, this is why the Kickback Party is advocating for non-clone genocide. I have one of the most interesting questions of the century right here. Alex,
Wait,
take
what
it
do,
away.
you, what do you what do you mean the origin of my picture? What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm so lost actually about what you're talking about. What do you mean episode 6 picture? What episode 6? Wait. What do you mean? We can also watch Kick to the Curb episode 6 to get the origin of Alex's picture.
Yeah, there has to be some hidden message, and you gotta watch it now.
What do you mean? I legitimately don't know.
Alex, you killed that guy. No,
Alex, what are you,
nightmare
Alex? Alex, what are you doing? You wanna what?
I don't know if you've ever been told this by your parents because you've been pampered all your life. I'm disappointed in you. Chad, about the hate in this world, and I'm ready to purge it.
So we figured it out.
I'm gonna defeat
It's
hate.
worse to be in this world than to be put back.
I'm gonna defeat.
It's a pretty good intro. That's Earth 2. Alright. That's not that.
The potatoes are gone.
They go to 7-Eleven, right? However, they get transported. They get teleported elsewhere. Oh, wait.
Dude, close the door. Wait, dude, this isn't a 7-Eleven.
This is a strange. Oh, I was supposed to say this is a really strange looking 7-Eleven.
It could be that. I just don't see the register. We can go, like, check it out.
Yeah, we don't address that. He just grabs the camera. There's these demon things in our show called not Dark Lords. They're, what are they called? Dank Lords or something. And they have upside down faces. And I don't know why we introduced them, but they're a thing. And so when you see, there you go. Yeah.
Put it on speaker.
Hello?
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
Anyway, Donnie dies for the I don't know what he means by the origin of my picture though, but that was that episode. A good episode is Mystery Incorporated, where I play Scooby-Doo because I'm brown, and I play Velma. So there's that. The picture of the red shirt, Alex staring. Oh, you said Kick to the Curb, not Koi. You right. He's talking about something completely different. Man, alrighty. That's a whole other rabbit hole. Oh my goodness. But he asked for it. Okay. Okay, so here's the thing. Koi Season 3 is connected to something else my friend made called Kick to the Curb, where there's this guy named Jimmy Shimmy who tried to have a TV show. The TV show failed. Here, hold on. Now I have to get in this rabbit hole. Thank you, Sivert. This is absolutely what we needed today. Where is it? Oh man, he has all these playlists, but not what I need right now. No, where is it?
Hey.
Yeah.
I got head off. I gotta go do
Oh,
something.
it's okay.
So I
understand.
just thought I'd just stop in and congratulate you on 8 years of YouTube.
Yeah, I know it's been a ride.
Yeah, what a majority of this shit you were doing, I was in fucking high school.
Yeah. How old are you?
So, 24.
Oh man, dang. 3 years older.
Yep.
Mm.
So you gotta listen to me.
Yeah, definitely. That's how it goes. Well, it's good seeing
Anyway, all right. Yeah, you have a good day, man.
you. Right.
Enjoy your celebration.
Oh, thank you.
Talk to you
Bye.
later.
Bye-bye. And now there's only 2. The rule of 2, you might say.
The master and the business.
Yeah. But thank you for sticking around for so long. I know it's kind of just me meandering. Yeah, I'm just kind of meandering around.
Learning about the Alex lore.
Yeah, there's some deep lore. Here's a funny clip real quick before I get to what Sivert was saying, because I thought it was funny.
Are you kidding me, Alex? That's all you have to say about him?
I think his name's Tucker.
What is this?
I'm pretty sure you're right. But if you replace his first letter with an F, that's not good. One slip up and you're done.
No, you're right. That's all. Just that I said that black guy before I said Tucker because we were playing an old Nickelodeon game.
Yeah.
And it had the Danny Phantom character, and so I forgot his name at first. Yeah, but I was like, oh, it's that black guy, and I was like, I don't remember his name, and I was like, I think it's Tucker, and then that's where they went. But if you change that to an F, you're done. Okay, so here's the whole thing here. We get in some deep lore because we also have another channel that I have to get to before I end this stream because that's a whole other part of my life which I have not addressed yet. But on Donnie's channel, most of the stuff, Finn Shamrock, most of the stuff that's made is all silly content. However, it is connected to a larger whole because we have our own expanded universe. So on the other channel we're going to get to called Magneto Inc., which is why I have the name Magneto in my name. My friend in like 4th grade started a channel where it was these boys. They were going on adventures. It was really stupid, really bad. But it became something because they did it all the way up until we graduated high school, basically. And so this series is connected to it. It takes place long in the future because it's on Earth 2, but it is all silly content, but it is slightly connected. So that's some backstory there. Where's Judgment Day? So Judgment Day is where it technically begins, but for the kick to the curb stuff. But Sivert asked for a specific kick to the curb episode. But basically, I want to say for this particular scene, I was hanging out with my friend, and he said, do something. Anything. I don't care what. We did not plan this out. This whole 6 minutes is off the top of my head. I just want to say, because it seems like I planned it out, but none of it is. He literally just said, do something, and he started filming me. I found a secret, Don. Never gonna believe it. Yeah, because it's all bad. You're gonna love it. Check this out. Quickly, slowpoke. I had no idea what I was gonna do here. He just said do something, and I saw this, and I went with it. So this is all improv. Look at this. Do you know what this means? I didn't know what it meant. Do you know what this means? Don! Do you know what this means? Do you know what this device is?
No, it's a brick.
It's not a brick. That's what they want you to believe. Do you know what this is?
That's a cinder block.
It's not. That's what they want you to believe. You have to see beyond the 3rd dimension. Come on, man. We're going 5th dimension here. Come on, come on. Join me here. We have a machine here that can help us talk to the Celestials. All right? The Celestials are a higher being than us. I'm their prophet. They've spoken to me. And they brought this device so you can communicate with them as well. Would you like to help me summon the Celestials? Come. Come, young one.
What is going on?
Are you of a spiritual
I didn't know.
nature? As I said, I was hanging out with my friend. We went in the backyard. He grabbed his camera without telling me. Started recording. Said, do literally anything. And so this is what became of it. This is all made up on the spot. Do you have a face?
Sure.
Drop it. It's false.
Lore.
The Celestials are the one true.
It says on spot lore.
Yeah, on spot lore.
Or sorry, multiple gods. All right, and they're not even really gods. They're just messengers for the gods. But they're so powerful that you wouldn't even believe that there were things beyond them. All right, place your hand on this pedestal. Okay. Repeat the following phrase with me. I'm wet and ready.
I'm not gonna say that.
You have to if you want to join the Celestials. In the count of 3, say the ancient phrase, I'm wet and ready. Sorry. It makes me so happy. This day has come. 3, 2, 1.
There's water on me and I'm not ready.
I'm wet and ready.
What was that? What was that?
No, he just sees right now.
Can you see them? Can you see them? They're so that they're messing with your mind. You can't comprehend what they are.
So that happens. I say we have to run because they're coming after us.
They're coming.
All made up on the spot. None of this planned. My friend literally has no idea what's going on either. We're just going.
So it was the flailing on the ground planned.
They can hear
just on the spot.
Everything.
Okay, that part was planned.
They're from beyond the realms.
That part was because we had a cut there. I said, hey, can you like flail on the ground? But that was it. Like, you didn't know anything else beyond that.
They see everything. They know every outcome. They're the ones that try to stop the Celestials' plans. They are the biggest hindrance to humanity. They gave rise to Hitler's power. You didn't think that little furball could do that all by himself, did you? They gave him the power to rule Germany! I don't know why I'm breaking this! If they got control of the president, or anybody like that, the world would end. I am the only thing between the Celestials and the darkness below. And you must join me now. You saw the truth. You saw it in the visions, didn't you? You saw the basketballs. You know the truth now. You can never go back to normal life. You can never get married.
Okay, so with this line, this is all. I was just saying anything, okay? However, we made a series called Kick to the Curb, which has a guy named Jimmy Shimmy who was trying to make a TV show. It failed. He lost his wife and daughter, or wife and kids, and was homeless. And so it started. So originally the concept was going to be Office Space, but or not Office, the Office show, but stupid. And it somehow we went from that to Jimmy Shimmy being a reincarnation hero that had to save the world from demons. Somehow that transition happened. And so with this, yeah, right. And somehow with this line that I said completely by accident, I wasn't thinking about our other show at all. This is just meant to be a random thing. But by saying that you can never get married, you can never have kids, I inadvertently made a prequel story by complete accident to the entire mythos of this character. And it worked so well that they thought I did it on purpose. And I was like, no, I was literally just talking. And so it was really funny.
You can never have kids. You can never have a normal job. You have to be homeless for the rest of your life. Not because you're high, but because the truth is out there.
It was destiny.
I mean, you can see it. I mean, you see the truth.
I'm trying to talk to. Oh gosh.
What is going on?
I'm trying to contact the Celestials.
His arm's getting blown off. I'm trying to contact them.
What did they say?
Okay.
What's going on?
Something bigger than I could have ever imagined. The world might be coming to an end.
Oh my. Okay.
Like, there's gonna be riots in the street. There's gonna be rapists raping kids, raping children. Every woman. The whole world is gonna go to crap. The only thing standing between eternal darkness and salvation is me and you. We're the only ones that know the truth. The dark ones are stopping the Celestials from stopping this from happening. There's nothing they can do. We're all that's left. So, got any ideas?
Pop-Tarts?
We're doomed.
That's that. The second one is awful. The second one, basically, the guy that was training him, that was moaning to the Celestials, he gets possessed by a demon named Jessica, but he also goes by Joe. Yeah, yeah. And, right. And so we have this one. Basically, I beat in the second episode that we're skipping because it's far too long and stupid. I basically I trick him into thinking that I'm still the like teacher guy, but I'm not. And then I beat him up and say it's not my time yet to kill you or something, and I leave. And then we made this like I think like a year after the fact, but we wanted to conclude it to like fully transition it into Kick to the Curb. And so
everything after was for Judgment Day was planned.
yeah, well, we already made Kick to the Curb, but we hadn't finished the show yet. We were only like half of the way done with the season, and so then we started incorporating the stuff that we did with Judgment Day into the rest of it. Like with the Celestials, we started including Dark Lords and stuff, which is why in Koi season 3, which technically takes place after Kick to the Curb, we have like these Dark Lord beings with upside down faces showing up, because it's like it's kind of like Darkness to Legacy of the Force. It's like you had our New Jedi Order, which was all stupid, and then you had the transition period leading up into the next thing. So
smoke.
All right. Joe / Jessica blew up like a city or something. So he talks about how he's seeing like just like a blackened city in the foreground.
What's it?
The entire city is destroyed. They're all dead.
Already?
Already. All of it gone in a flash.
This acting is top tier.
Anyway, have yourself a jolly good day.
This acting is top tier.
Thank you. This is me not even trying. Because everything I do on Finn Shamrock is not trying. The only time I've actually tried is on the other channel that I still have not gotten to yet. But it can be a bit cringy because I'm actually trying. But here I'm just having fun.
All right.
No, I'm just kidding. You don't want to defeat me, so.
Oh, yeah, they could let you get away, did you? He gave you the ultimate power from stupid Celestials.
Anyway. So he's like, what the fudge? So he heads off. And there's this weird, mysterious guy with an umbrella that he starts to follow. And it leads... So this is Donnie's idea, but he gives me a pretty epic intro for like a supervillain. Like he gives me like this kind of like creepy music, but like the weird thing is it's like meta, because I'm like doing these weird things with my hands, like I'm performing an orchestra. So it's almost as if I'm like making the music happen, but it's kind of funny. Oh, this is also an old school. They destroyed it though, because they weren't. I forget what the history behind it is, but like there used to be a school at the location that we filmed at, but there is no longer, so it's just like an empty lot. He should. That'd be funny. This is what I was talking about. This is actually I'm pretty proud of this. I'm pretty proud of this little introduction here. And we used the destroyed school because it was meant to be like, oh, Joe / Jessica did this. Like there used to be kids here, and he just blew up everybody. Meant to be like the idea.
I'm not going to question the music.
Jessica. Hey, it's Joe now, but you can call me whatever you like. This place is gonna be our home. See, this is a pretty trash school, so I decided to fix it. Most of the kids that were there were trash. Most of the teachers that were there were trash. So I just wiped them out. I decided to spring it up a bit. Made some of those nice flowers, nice paintings. It sure makes the place a lot more lively, huh? I know that you're kind of a loser, all right? You were cool before you freaking got the power, all right? And this guy, this body, that guy wasn't cool. That guy was gonna drag you down, all right? Trust me. From me and you, all right? I mean, I know there's actual gods, but we can be the gods of this world, man. People suck, and we don't. We can be gross. Gross it. You can rule the world, man. You know?
That doesn't sound too... Wait a minute, no. I'm supposed to be here to defeat you because you broke everything.
What's wrong with that?
You jerk. That's not cool. You killed people. There was people here.
Yeah, but they were crappy people.
So
life is meaningless, and the Dark Lord himself will come back eventually, all
The
right?
Dark Lord himself eventually is a reference to the other channel that I've not gotten to yet, Magneto Inc. Because in Magneto Inc., there are demons and stuff. And the final villain of the entire show, which I wrote the last season, the way we went about doing it, we didn't actually have scripts. I wrote general premises for every episode, and then we kind of improv'd along the way from there. But I wrote the final season, and I played the main villain, which was Satan. Satan was the main antagonist of the series overall. But it's different than, like Christianity or anything. The idea was that there was 3 gods at the beginning of the universe, and one of them was named Satan. And he... sorry, I'm getting deep into the lore of our stupid show. Because we've actually planned it out a lot. It's just that the actual content we make is meant to be stupid, but like we actually have planned out like quite a bit of it. I did the Thanos thing before Thanos did, by the way. I planned this out way ahead of the Avengers Endgame or Infinity War coming out. But the idea is that Satan, throughout the creation of the world,
Alex, are you there?
Oh, you're leaving? Hello? Hello? Is everything okay? Okay. It looks like everything's fine. I think everything's still going okay. Okay. Well, he's kind of gone at the moment, but the idea is that Satan saw the evil of man, saw World War I.
Alex, were you just talking this entire time?
No, I wasn't. I actually stopped, but they know how long I'm gonna be gone, so I started talking again. But you actually didn't miss anything. So
I'm about to say because like you just like disconnected on my end for a second. I don't know.
Oh, are you still there? Or
Yeah,
can you still hear me?
I'm still. I can hear you fine now. It's just like for a good maybe 2 minutes, it was just complete silence, and then like the video just crashed.
Oh, really? Is it still like that, or can you see it all again?
I can see the video again. I just don't know what happened.
Okay.
This might just be Wi-Fi connection problems on my end. Or
What was the last thing you saw then?
The last thing I saw was just Joe talking about how they were trash.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you didn't miss anything. I mentioned the Dark Lord himself will return one day, and then I started talking about how on the other channel, how this is connected. The other channel, the main characters of that show go up against a bunch of different demons and supernatural things, and that the main antagonist of the overall show is Satan. But in our universe, Satan is a god. And he basically had the Thanos mentality before Thanos, because I created the concept before Thanos was a thing. And so throughout creation, this is also in the future. So like there was World War I, World War II, but also World War III. And he was almost on his breaking points with World War II. But after World War III, he decided that humanity didn't deserve to live. anymore, and so he was going to try to destroy the universe and remake it and try it again better. And the other two gods didn't like that, so they cast him down, and he became the Satan that people kind of like associate with. So that's the difference in our universe. In our universe, he's supposed to have been a god, and I guess still is, but he got cast away. But that's all that little comment was that you missed, that he made, basically. Because this is like a smaller scale conflict going on because it's all funny. But that was it. That was just some deep Magneto lore is all. Yeah.
Mind that. We're talking about our house.
Basically, I don't know if my character's gay. I don't know if that's necessarily what I was going for, but he basically is like, I don't want to kill you. I want to be friends with you. And he's like, but you're evil. And he's like, so? And that's basically it.
I mean, I know there's no house yet, but I had to get rid of the foundation. To build.
Yeah, about that.
And he's trying to trick me, and he's going to beat me up.
Hold your arms. Over there will be the house.
Yeah. So, after all this, like, what are you gonna do once this is all
done?
done?
And he beats me up.
I don't care about your stupid house.
Bro.
Yeah, Joe's supposed to be a demon, right?
Yeah. A lower tier demon, but yeah.
So even a lower tier demon is getting casually beaten up.
Wait, what? Oh,
so
well,
even a lower tier demon is just getting casually beaten up.
Talking video that I skipped over. Basically, the Celestials gave the guy from the first video like their essence or something. So now he'll reincarnate until the evil of Jessica is gone. Mm-hmm. So like he can die, but he'll come back and he like has powers. So he can like take a punch from me. Like if he was a normal person, he'd like die. But because he's not normal, he's okay. But this is all just a backstory for the Kick to the Curb series.
Oh, I couldn't be bros with someone who kills everybody he touches. You'll love me eventually. I'll never love you. We're the same. You're twisted. We're the same. We're yin and yang. Yeah, exactly. I'm getting out of here. Die in a hole. My true love.
The music doesn't help this.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah.
Who are you anyway?
We still don't have an explanation for who the umbrella guy is. We just wanted somebody mysterious. Maybe it's a Celestial. We don't know because we have never planned that out.
You don't know what you've gotten yourself into, Jimmy. It's not my name.
And that is the backstory to Kick to the Curb, which I haven't even gotten to yet, which Sivert asked like 20 minutes ago. But now, finally, if I go back here, now this was filmed earlier, so it's a bit less quality wise. But where does it begin? Where's the first episode here? Where is it? Oop! Kick to the Curb. Kick to the Curb. What a nerd. Yes, absolutely. Kick to the Curb episode 2. The first episode was here. We got a different camera after this first one, which infinitely bumped the quality. But yeah, this video's
my only thing. I still have my wife and kids.
yeah, that's his outfit.
I got home.
This is a singular outfit throughout the entire series.
I'm sorry. I lost my job and all.
So this is a singular outfit throughout the entire series.
Yeah. He's Jimmy Shimmy.
Well,
That's what Jimmy Shimmy wears.
But I lost the words.
You lost your job? I don't understand. Are you kidding me? This is the third job you've lost since we got married.
Fourth, actually.
What was the third one?
I'm legally not allowed to tell you.
You know how much these kids freaking cost? Do you know how expensive these little twerps are?
No.
Do you know what they just did?
What?
So look, it doesn't matter. The point is, you know what? I'm through with this facade. I never loved you. I've been doing it with the next girl neighbor. What? I'm lesbian. I never loved you. I'm leaving you.
That was a tragic unfolding of events.
Kids? Kids are we just got married! What?
Okay, so the kids said they just got married. Okay. And now they're gonna
really
kill
don't know
them.
what to say.
It's okay. It leaves you speechless. And now they're gonna kill themselves.
What? The span of only a minute, the escalation. He goes from losing his job to his wife revealing that he never loved him, cheated on him, and now they're
Yeah.
fucking three different plot lines in a span of a minute.
Yeah, that was the goal. Oh man.
So, I guess I don't have a wife anymore, or kids, or a house, or job. I really don't have anything now. Gotta go find some place to live. Gotta go find some place to make a name for myself.
He took that really well.
He's so casual about losing.
No, I'd rather not. That's pretty dirty.
There's a homeless guy who lives in the dumpster for some reason with a fake dog. That's his little brother. But also because I made that line, it actually now makes sense in the Judgment Day, because it said you can never get married, you can never have kids, and since he did in this next life, they were just all taken away from him in the span of seconds. But that was all unintentional. It was just meant to be funny.
Absolutely disgusting.
The true Chad.
Beyond Chad.
He moved to a homeless shelter. Now you're gonna recognize the name. So here's another thing. This is the crazy thing, is how everything came to be. Because originally, again, the plot was simply that he's just a guy down on his luck who's homeless, and it's like The Office, except that we also included a character named Joe, who mentally challenged, retarded, take your pick. That's all he was meant to be, is some crazy guy, and he somehow became a demon that's actually a master Palpatine planner. So when you see Joe, remember that he's supposed to be the same guy that you just saw in that previous video. So
I'm getting real sick of this Jimmy guy around here.
Yeah.
Stupid idiot, this might be no. Stupid loser, you're just special. Special
and he doesn't remember me.
Because he's being so intolerant and mean to Special Joe. I am so irritated.
How
You
did
have no
Joe
idea. You
mentally
will
end
not
up like
stop
this?
abusing Special Joe, that Mr.
I think I'm just playing a character. I don't think this is meant to. I'm just trying to keep tabs on him because he doesn't remember who I am.
Special Joe.
So it's just an act.
Go to hell, Shimmy! No! I swear, if he abuses him one more time, that's it. I'm done. Security, get over here.
Yeah, and Jimmy Shimmy just likes to beat up the mentally challenged, I guess, because he has no idea that I'm a. Our excuse in post was, I guess subconsciously he knew. I don't know. We had no excuse for why Jimmy Shimmy is such a terrible person.
This is his coping mechanism that he takes his rage out
Ooh, Joe,
on the mental
Shimmy,
ill.
go at retarded Joe yourself. God, Bram. Joe, Jimmy Shimmy abuse you. Get wrecked. This is what you get for special Joe, retarded Joe, or whatever.
Comedy genius.
It's pretty good.
Well, I don't know exactly what happened, but I guess the homeless shelter didn't work out. So this is gonna be my first night on the streets. I already don't like it. I think I'm gonna kill myself.
Anyway, there's that episode. Episode 2 is also pure gold. I'm gonna skip over many episodes after that, but episode 2 is pretty top tier too. This is when we got our new camera, so everything looked really good, except that I decided it was really fun to zoom in a lot. So if you get motion sickness, let me know. I thought it was the funniest thing. I just started zooming in on people a lot, and it's kind of stupid, but we also abandoned the office space, like little cut parts, like by like episode 4. But yeah, this is when we got our new camera. All right, so he's just homeless.
We got floor. Thought there was a wall around here, but there's no walls, no roof, except for these nice trees, nice vegetation. We don't have food. We don't got water. We don't got toilet. But who needs those things? Am I right? It's all about the fun. That's why we've got Monopoly. I don't need anybody to play this. I'm good at the game enough on my own. So, we're gonna have a good time up here. Way better.
Yeah, so he's kind of losing his mind.
Frick, do you play this? Come on. You're going down, Jerry. Watch this. Woo-hoo! Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. Oh, freaking get wrecked, Jerry.
Did homeless
dude, Jerry, that was uncalled for.
We saw this. The last video was 4 minutes. We saw him go insane within the span of 5 minutes.
Piece of crap, freaking sore loser over here, yo. Jeez, gosh. I'm crying, you're crying.
He's really hungry though, so he has to find work somewhere, and he finds a drug dealer.
Yeah, does he rob the drug dealer? I'm just gonna have to wait and see.
Yeah.
And this dude in a black hoodie comes up to me, real sketchy looking, but like I don't really care. I mean, honestly, I'm homeless. What could go wrong? So the dude comes up to me, he's like, "Yo, what's wrong, B?" And I'm like, "I haven't eaten in 6 days, bro." And he's like, "Yo, I can get you some food, but like, you got to do something for me." I'm like, "All right, I'll do anything for food, dude." He's like, "Hey, deliver this stuff for me, bro." And I'm like, "All right, this just looks like freaking trash stuff." And I'm like, "What is it?" He's like, it's just some stuff. And I'm like, "What is it, candy?" He's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Dude, this looks like trash." And he's like, "All right, look, I just need you to deliver it for me. And if you do, I'll get you some food." I'm like, "All right, man." And he's like, "You're a pretty good delivery guy, but you're going to need to wear this." And he hands me this freaking this beanie and these glasses.
Yeah, a side quest.
And I'm like, "Look, man, if I have to wear this to get food, I'm like, whatever, bro. I'll do whatever you want." And like, I'm about to go head off to go sell it to the dude.
So the thing is, Jimmy Shimmy was the thing he did for he made 2 videos by himself with a character named Jimmy Shimmy, and he just dropped it. So we brought it back with this. That's why he has the glasses and the beanie, because in those 2 videos he wore that. So it's like an homage to that.
Are they not connected to this at all though? Are the ones that were just Jimmy Shimmy solo, are those connected in any way to this?
We retconned it to be those 2 videos were his show that got canceled. Yeah. Thank you, Ethan. I appreciate that. We're just going through. We went through all of my channel. Now we're going through some of the other stuff that I've been a part of on my years on YouTube. Although I have to say, I think the last video was pretty successful because you laughed a lot, which I mean was the intention. That's what we were hoping for. So that's good to know that we're not the only ones that find it funny.
Hey, anybody home?
Hey, I am the one
There's a lot going on.
All right, man.
It's something else. I genuinely am interested in watching this.
You actually are?
Yes, I'm genuinely interested into watching Kick to the Curb. This is genius.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Is that what the kids are calling it these days? Let me see that one. Make sure it's real.
I make an homage to Breaking Bad here.
tight. All right. Here.
Exaggerated stuffing.
That's the crystal meth you wanted, right?
What?
Goodbye. Thanks for doing business.
Okay.
Bye.
Enjoy that candy.
Oh! Tight. That's some good blow.
You know, it's pretty great to have a job again. It's being able to actually eat food and drink water and not die every 4 seconds. Feels good, dude. I mean, sure, these guys may beat me up all the time for no reason, but
No, we want the money.
But dude, we could sell these for money, right?
Those are trash. They're made of plastic.
Oh, fudge, what?
When they stop spinning, you're gonna wish you were never born.
Oh, I mean, I can't complain. It's pretty good.
You know, the new guy, I don't think he realizes that we're a neo-Nazi group. Yo, pimp, you know what we're doing here?
Nah, B. What's up?
Just
All right,
came out
we're
of
waiting for
nowhere.
some funny looking.
You're not a new
funny
Nazi,
dressing
we're a
demon.
neo-Nazi
All right,
group.
B.
Yeah. So when he shows up, we get the load. If he doesn't have it,
And who would show up
I
except
gotcha, I
for Joe?
Oh,
Stop. Bean.
Hold up a second. I know this guy.
That's nonsense.
I didn't know he sold drugs.
Give it to him. I said, give it to him. Hey, Bean. What are you doing? Yeah.
all of his dialogue.
Anyway, so that happens.
Yo, since that last success, that mission was so good, Pimp, I'm giving you this. I think it's time you meet the boss.
Hey, nice.
In charge.
All right.
And you're gonna be really surprised by the person who's in charge. If you remember, there was a trash can last episode.
I remember.
Dude.
Never say dog.
New Pimp is here.
Absolutely disgusting.
Boss man.
The gun sound effect, man.
It's beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love how we just saw a kid in a trash can and decided that deserved to get shot.
When he himself's homeless.
I swear he's supposed to be the hero. Oh my gosh.
It's a
Oh.
homeless version of K Skywalker.
Yeah.
Dying doesn't feel so good.
No!
Guess I'm the boss now. You know, I was in charge of that gang for like a week. And by now, half of them are in prison and the rest are dead. So, you know, that was cool. And I guess circle of life, I'm homeless again now, so that's cool. You know, I never committed murder before, but like, it was fun, exhilarating, good times.
Hey!
Huh?
We heard about some abuse from a poor beaner in the middle of a street. You happen to know anything about that alleyway?
Yeah, it was me. What about it?
You're under arrest.
Yes! There's gonna be food. Let's go.
Anyway, so he goes to prison. That's the third episode. And he escapes by the end. That's basically it. That is the plot of the third episode. Not very relevant to the overall gist of the story. But he abused a beaner. Gets put in jail, and he's happy to do so because he's gonna get food. So I mean, love to see it. Absolutely wonderful. Yeah, kick the curb. Where are we moving forward? Kick to the curb. Need to get to episode 4. Where is episode 4? Man.
How many episodes are there of this?
I think there is 8, but we're skipping episode 3. We're going to see what episode 4 is. Oh, episode 4, Jimmy Shimmy finds Joe again and tries to kill him. But Joe tries to kill him. This is the first time he seems less than stupid, which is important moving forward. But we're not going to do episode 4 either. We're going to skip ahead. Oh, that's episode 6. That's the one that Sivert was talking about. We're going to go to episode 5. This is the big lore dump episode. But, now, he does have a new outfit on, but his true outfit is underneath the jacket. So he's still wearing it.
What are y'all doing here? I could ask you the same question. So, dude, have you heard of this guy named Special Joe? He's a really weird guy. For some reason, he hates me. I don't know why he tried to kill me the other day, and I don't know what's going on. Hi.
It was very windy.
The caution area. There's been a crime. Please back away. Back away.
Yes, sir, officer. Not causing any trouble here. What's the
Why?
crime?
You have any reason to be causing
No,
trouble?
I'm not guilty of anything.
Alright. We see here.
Alright, we're talking about stuff.
Special Joe, by any chance, did you?
You mean Joe down to bakery, the one who made those cookies last week?
No.
He's a really nice guy, but I want to call him Special Ed.
No, not that one. The one that doesn't know how to speak English. He just screeches and hits people.
I mean, there's some guy over there talking about some retarded person, but I don't know anybody retarded. I only hang out with intellectuals.
All right. Yo. Max Neutron.
That's
I know what we gotta do.
I only hang out in
Okay, crack.
Huh? Yeah, I only hang out.
Going in the books.
I only hang out with
It's going in there.
intellectuals. Yeah.
Sweet up. So,
Alright, so
what is problem?
Are you the tour guide? He finds the information he needs and makes it to this house. It's a clone house. It's a clone refugee house. Why is there one? Don't know, but it's there if it loads. We'll see if that happens today. Yeah, it did. Okay. Just need it to work. Okay.
My Super Saiyan 7 form. I run this place, and if you know anything about Special Joe or any Dark Lords, do not let them in, and do not let them know about this place.
Special Joe. That's who I was here to find out about.
Special Joe?
Yeah, this guy. I hate him. I don't know
He's
why.
kind of Who do you hate it?
He tried to kill me. The
Oh, wait. You're Jimmy Shimmy.
How'd you know that?
The prophecy. What? Hold on. I have a guy who knows a bunch about Special Joe and the whole prophecy. I gotta go run things real quick, but I'll get you to him. He's upstairs.
Okay.
Go ahead. I gotta tend to some of these guys. They look really similar. It's kind of odd.
Dude, we've been seeing a lot of people who live in similar. It's weird. Let's go find some stuff out. All right, man.
This is Prometheus. All-knowing.
And the Oracle.
He's also the Oracle.
Hey.
Hello.
But his real name is Prometheus.
What?
I know who you are. I've met you many times before. And you're different versions of yourself.
This guy knows his stuff. Or he's just crazy.
Could be. I had some weed this morning.
All right, I'm a little skeptical. Anyway, we were told that you knew about.
Speak your questions. and I may
Anyway, so he tells them basically everything that I've told you.
Mhm.
You still, yeah, and then he gets murdered by the end of the episode, which is a quick two-parter. To the next episode that Sivert wanted this. Oh, that is the origin of my profile picture.
all dry.
Dude,
It's true.
Whoa, dude. My hands are dry. That's crazy sauce. This guy knows. What the hell did you do to the light?
Oh no. What is he doing? He's not supposed to be able to get past the barrier.
Who?
Special Joe's here.
Shoot. Dude, we gotta hide. What do we do?
I don't know. This has never happened before. I've been here for 200 years. This has never happened. We're all dead. Ah! No!
Anyway, so I die. And that's we get to episode 6.
What is he doing? He's not supposed to be able to get past the barrier. Who? Special Joe's here.
Shoot. What do we do?
I don't know. This has never happened before. I've been here for 200 years. This has never happened. We're all dead. Ah! No! Ah! He's hit me with AIDS!
No, not
Also, poor Prometheus dies from. He's all knowing, but he dies of AIDS.
My name is Prometheus.
Prometheus? Prometheus, we won't forget you.
I give him my power, so he takes my mantle.
Feel the knowledge. Alright. Come on, we must move fast. Okay, man. Bye, dead body.
Special Joe, I told you not to come to these parts.
I'm not
You're
special.
forbidden.
We're telling you that.
But everyone calls you that, okay?
It's not even Joe. But call me what you want.
We know it's a facade, and that's why we told you not to come to this area.
You think a puny sword is going to stop me?
Nah, this is a freaking lightsaber. I got this at Disney World. Bruh, that was $30.
Oh no, you can see the camera.
I'm Super Saiyan 7. You can't just do that to me.
Ah,
you see this? I bought this wig for $30 too.
Saiyan 7.
Huh? You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
You okay? Just making sure, because sometimes the connection dies.
Oh no. Oh man, I guess. Oh man, my Super Saiyan 7. I lost. Oh no. Jimmy, you're our only hope!
It's the most
Dude, heard
intelligent
you're not
being.
as special
Most
as you
intelligent
seem.
being.
You're right. I'm not. Not at all.
I was told that, but I didn't actually expect it to be true.
No, I only did it because you didn't remember me. You don't seem to remember a lot in most of your reincarnations, so.
So wait, that stuff the guy said was actually true.
Yeah. But you always lose. Which is why I keep winning and getting stronger every time you do.
That's awkward.
Yeah.
Yo, so you're really powerful. What do you gonna do something?
I can only inform you of what you must do. You're the
Oh,
chosen one.
No, Matt Newton. Oh.
You won't remember who he is.
Anyway,
Hold on.
I come back to life.
What happened
But
last
basically, they form an idea of how to. But that's the origin of my profile picture. But they form a plan to stop Special Joe or Jessica, whatever you prefer. And so they do eventually. I don't know where the final episode is. Oh, it's right here. It's just a big finale. They defeat him. That's all that really matters. But yeah, that's Kick to the Curb basically. He also had a 1 hour and 20-minute edition, which is just all the episodes compiled together. Omomai Mo Shem Senpai is a compilation of just stuff we've done on the channel, which is pretty funny. For like fun stuff and the actual Kick to the Curb stuff and all that. But
You're fine. Oh, you stupid. This is why nobody loves you. Last time I tried to save a ginger, am I right? This is you. What? This is you. That's you. That's all you'll ever be. Oh, Justin!
Woo me! Bottle. Chill. He's just trying to fight. Oh god. Woman!
Just every Special Joe beating.
Oh, it's really hard losing Marie.
How do I do this?
Josh Stocks.
I'm bleeding out.
Oh, you need to revive.
Don't question my message. Bye, Mom.
No.
He's a really nice guy, but I want to call him special ed.
That guy cracks me up. It's terrifying.
Yakamashi Itoshizo.
You understand?
See that boy outside?
We were destined for one another.
I got this at Disney World.
There's that. But yeah. And then the Cancer of YouTube stuff I had originally shown you is takes place after Kick to the Curb. We have not filmed the season 4 yet, but this was meant to take place in between it. And the Dark Lords started messing with a lot of the clones in this series. We have Project Mischief, which is our basically our Fight Club parody. We're pretty proud of that one. As you can see, we got Donnie and me half and half. It's actually, that was a failed show we tried to do, which was a show called Doug and Bill, which was meant to be like these one-off skits. That'd be like a couple minutes long with Bill and Doug. But at the end of the show, you would learn that Bill and Doug were actually the same person. And there's gonna be the huge twist. But we're like, why don't we just use that character for our Fight Club parody? Because we already have essentially the same character. And so that's what we did. But yeah, there's we got all these Dark Lords and stuff. We got the first Justin clone. It's all crazy and it's all slightly connected to the other channel that we'll get to. But yeah, that's basically all that. So if you ever check it out, you got the other channel I'm about to show you would be chronologically first, and then you'd have all the live action stuff on Finch Shamrock. But
Wait.
last but not
Live action.
yeah, well, we have a lot of Gmod stuff that's not connected to anything. It's just
I'm
fun.
about to say.
Yeah. But then if we go over here, got Magneno with 3.8 subs because he made one Anime Iceberg video and he exploded for some reason. The rest of us don't have that many, but he has the most subscribers out of all of us. He actually recently uploaded this. Well, we filmed this at Vegas, or the portions that are at Vegas were filmed there. And it's with another film he did, which is also connected to the universe, but it's a one-off, but it is connected. But if you go over here, actually you should have a video somewhere on instead of showing you all of it, because there's a lot took place over many years. But essentially these kids, actually, if I can find the video, it's a very gives a very good explanation of everything. Where is it? Go down a bit. He's filmed a lot of stuff too, though, over the years. Because he started a series called Daydreams of Pride, which was like a couple decades after, whereas the stuff on my friend Finch Shamrock's channel takes place over like 200 years after the fact, kind of like SWTOR to KOTOR. So there's a big jump in time between that, but this is essentially what our show on this channel was all about. Compressed into.
So you saw the Daydreams of Pride trailer and were probably like, wow, I want to see this, but also I didn't understand some certain things and went, hey, what the heck? Daydreams of Pride is a sequel to a show I did from 2011 to 2018 known as Adventures in the Hills. This is based off of a book I wrote and am currently still rewriting named Reverie of Wrath. But the YouTube series is called Adventures in the Hills, so I'll be referring to it as that. And the differences between the book and show merit a video of their own, so we're going to focus on the show. I'll try and give you a quick as possible, in chronological, not shown in order, overview so you can be all caught up for Daydreams of Pride. Oh yeah, if you didn't get the memo already, spoilers for Adventures in the Hills. So right back after World War II, an alien race called the Quantum comes and picks up 2 human
Dude, you're
boys.
about to get a lot of information, so I apologize. Condensed. This is, years of content explained in 11 minutes. So, yeah. But if this doesn't get you interested in the rest, I think I already have you hooked, but nothing else will.
One is named
I will
Equinox.
warn you, season 1 and 2 are virtually not worth it because they were like 4th and 5th graders screaming and yelling in their backyard, mostly filming the floor. So most of that's like incomprehensible. The only thing important to know is that they defeat a bad guy named Jack, who will come back. And that's about it. That's the only important thing.
Equinox, and one is named Zenova. They grow up as brothers until Equinox gets jealous of Zenova's powers. He's a wizard, by the way.
Yeah, there's just wizards. But it's like a Star-Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy where they got picked up by they're humans, but they got picked up by aliens and were raised as brothers, basically.
So Equinox reaches out to Satan, using forbidden magic to try and make himself more powerful. Satan grants this wish, but on one condition. His body, when he dies, gets to be used for him. Equinox becomes the dictator of this quantum planet and has a war with the remaining troops fighting for freedom. And Zenova is also fighting with these troops. When losing, Zenova escapes to Earth, and Equinox comes and brings some lackeys too. Zenova loses to Equinox in a fight, but had already created the wish orb, or the easy button, whatever.
So they had one of those buttons where you hit it and it goes, that was easy. And that was their wish making device. It was our Dragon Ball, you might say. But we also used the Full Metal Alchemist thing of equivalent exchange, which the characters didn't know for the longest time, which is if you wish for something else had to be exchanged elsewhere. But yeah, it was just a button that they had that they wanted to use to basically do magic.
Angela wish back friends and sacrifices his memories to become younger through a spell. But spoiler alert, if you wish for someone back with the easy button / wish orb, it kills somebody else. In this universe, World War III has already happened, but at that point it was really short-lived and happened in the 80s, causing tech to become more advanced more quickly. No nukes went off, but in 2011 we finally meet our protagonist Justin. Original, am I right? I mean, in the book his name is Jairus, but Justin, we're going to be calling him that for now. He's a low-class scavenger who steals, and it is a gang with Allison Jackson. There's an opposing gang that fights with them all the time, and Justin witnesses what they do with their victims and sees that a member of their gang is being tortured by their own leader. The two gangs get in a fight, but Justin and his originally enemy Donnie team up to defeat the other gang leader, Albert, who is being abusive. On part 2, Justin and Donnie find the easy button that Zenova had wished across the world, and Equinox comes to try and take it. The only catch is Zenova put a curse on him that made him weaker over time, so Justin and Donnie managed to defeat him and some of his alien lackeys, but not before he cursed a woman to bear his child, Jack, who because of Equinox's curse is a demon human, and was the main antagonist until Justin and Donnie found a way to beat him. In part 3, Justin and Donnie meet Kenny and Zach. Zach is someone they found randomly, and Kenny is actually Zenova with his lost memories. And Equinox's best admiral, Minister Destructo, is the main villain of the part, having lackeys such as the Roman soldier and Bobbinson. Bobbinson will be important for later, despite Donnie.
I was just commenting on how he said best admiral.
Oh, yeah, because Equinox brought like a whole bunch of aliens and stuff to the Earth to find the orb. Or the easy button. But yeah.
Hating Bobbinson. And I don't mean the character Donnie.
Basically,
I mean
the show isn't worth watching till like season 6 onward, but
real life Donnie. But Minister Destructo builds a beacon to try and
this
suck
is
the
before I knew them, but this is like 5th grade, 6th grade right here.
Life out of the Earth and bring it back to the quantum planet with his knockoff easy button, the magical cube of death. But Justin and the gang stop him once more. Yeah! Part 4 starts with a blast from the future. So a kid named Alex comes from far in the future and tells of a creature named Rodaro in that timeline who has screwed up the future and killed everyone.
So that clip. So I told them I'm going to come from the future. And when I come to the past, they decided to do like a slapping contest because I don't know why not. And so I appear right in front of their slap, but I told them to actually slap me. So they slap me and I start laughing because I'm trying to hide that I'm in pain. And so I shrug it off as laughing, but I'm actually like in tears on the inside because it was a hard slap that they did.
Alex is Donnie's grandson and is here to help. All in all, they get through paranormal events caused by Rodaro, who is a being made by Equinox's body by Satan. That's why Satan wanted that. And they beat Rodaro with the Emerald Sword, which Rodaro is weak to. Don't worry, the book doesn't have that Deus Ex Machina. Part 5, the main villain is Amar, who is actually Justin from the future, the same timeline that Alex came from. But
he's referencing the book. What does he mean?
He's writing a book version of all of this, but he hasn't released it yet. He's saying that the book's much better than that because we made all of this before he wrote down the book. So the book, he's adjusted things. Like in season 5, Amar is the main villain. So basically, the way the timelines work in our universe is if you go back in time, you create a new timeline. You don't actually help save anything from. So like my timeline is still fricked. So it's basically like Dragon Ball Z. So like I'm like Trunks. My future still sucks, but I saved a different past from having the same future. So Amar is Justin from my timeline, but he's been corrupted by Rodaro of my timeline, who successfully took over the world. And so in the show, he's literally just Justin but evil, which would be pretty easy to figure out that plot point. But in the book that he's writing, Justin's like 40, so there'd be a bit more believing that he is not the same person until later because he's way older than the characters are at the time. But yeah, so there's that.
That's supposed to be a surprise. Amar possesses Justin's body occasionally and teleports the main cast to a version of Earth made from the quantum planet with only a few of the quantum race left. And some of Amar's warriors are the Bone Monster, Jack, who is back because he was revived. That was in season 3, but it wasn't really important until now. Scar, who's important. He's kind of like a bounty hunter. And other people too, I guess. Also, Alex touches a stick. We'll get to why that's important later.
That's very important. It's supposed to be a dagger, but we only had a stick. But keep that in mind.
Justin and Amar share blood, so the fast healing power that Amar has transfers to Justin. They defeat Amar, but then he teams up with a version of Rodaro that was possessing him. That makes absolutely no sense. It isn't Rodaro in the book. It was just cool to have him back. It's the one they killed earlier, but then their souls, it doesn't matter. They both died. Then the timeline splits. Part 6, the timeline saga, starts with the introduction of the Adrenaline Corporation, which was originally owned by Harlow Henry, who is James's grandfather in Daydreams of Pride. And the exosuit is there too, which is kind of just a plot device that makes them fight Ascare because they're better now. And Ascare is another physical demon, just like Rodaro, but this time made from Allison's body in the messed up timeline. In that timeline, what happened is Amar tried to kill Rodaro, but Rodaro had just created Ascare.
Yeah, the animation's kind of bad. You don't like the drawings?
Speechless. It was just unexpected. Just showed up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Out of Allison's body, so the two of them teamed up on future Justin, aka Amar, and sent him into the past to be the villain of part 5. So there are 2 timelines in this part. One where Kenny is in a different exosuit company named Regiment Legion, and Zach, Donnie, Alex, and Justin are part of Adrenaline Corp, and the other with Amar and his group. Using the exosuits and Donnie's time power given
so basically, Ascare is a demon too, but has like time powers. And so that kind of like messed up the timeline. So it's split into 2. So now there's another timeline where Amar successfully killed all of us in season 5. And now he's remorseful about that and kind of gets his memories back of being Justin. So now he's kind of like an anti-hero / good guy. And he teams up with previous bad guys that are trying to turn a new leaf in this other timeline. While the main story of the characters from the other seasons is going on in the other half of the show, basically. It sounds really confusing, but it's fairly easy to follow in the show.
How it works is Rodaro had a demon blood ability that made ghosts and zombies appear. Ascare has the ability to bend time slightly, like slowing it down, so Donnie ends up getting the same power. Long story short, even though their own adrenaline droid...
I'm sorry to inform you, say I have to go.
It's okay. I appreciate you being here for as long as you were.
it was definitely a treat, especially the kick to the curb.
Yeah.
That was amazing. I will definitely watch it in my spare time.
Okay. Let me know what you think in the DMs then.
I most definitely will.
All right, man.
I might
Have a good one.
pop in the chat every once in a while, but I'm not gonna be on the stream. Like,
I understand.
Actually, all right.
All
Take
right.
care.
See you, man. And now it was just the one Sith. Crate. Anyway, continue on with this video.
Turns against them, and Scar comes back, and yada yada. Amar's still alive. It has Bobinson and his gang. Together they defeat Iscare, and they all had to go into one timeline. Oh yeah, and Justin tried to take him alone, and he freaking died, but didn't really die. All protagonists must have a die but not die moment. Anyways, the 7th part is the Adrenaline Saga, where Donnie steps up to power in Adrenaline Corp and starts making chemical weaponry. But Zack and Amar instantly leave because they're like, that's a war crime. Donnie has basically gone rogue, and when Kenny comes with his leader Amber from Regiment Legion to pick up Zack, Donnie gets mad and they get into a fight. So spoiler alert, Iscare got planted into Donnie as a last-ditch effort and is now using Adrenaline Corp to make something. There's a war between the two, where Donnie and Alex are on Adrenaline Corp, Amar is neutral, Bobinson and such are on Regiment Legion. Amar betrayed Regiment Legion. He secretly joined Adrenaline Corp. The Adrenaline Droid was back. Scar was there. The whole shebang. Eventually, Amar learns exactly of what Donnie has done from Regiment Legion and joins Regiment Legion again, and then gets taken into custody by Adrenaline Corps. And then the hot war between them begins, where it's Donnie versus Kenny again and all the troops. But then Iscare comes back, and they all team against him to beat him up in this situation. It kind of diffuses right after. They kind of just win, and it becomes Adrenaline Legion. But Amar leaves because he was mad. Now, remember why I said the stake with Alex is important? Amar doesn't even know this, but he chose the exact right spot in the solar system because that's where Satan was able to plant himself. And he's slowly been possessing Alex, and now he has full control. He's going to pretend he's Alex, though, so the Cyber Saga, aka Part 8, starts off with the robot body that Donnie didn't even know he created in the last season, getting its consciousness. Rodaro from the future timeline that was successful in taking over and stuff. Yeah, he comes back as Cyber Rodaro. He finds Amar in the wilderness and uses Donnie's other invention on him, a cyber core. This one is special, however, because they're used to give sentience to a robot, but this one is used to control a human. Cyber recruits the Adrenaline Droid, Amar, who's now Cybercore Amar, and Crimson to fight by his side. After taking the main character's memories the week prior, the memories are stored in orbs. Cyber has quote-unquote rid of them and told them that their memories basically make them useless now that they're gone. So Kenny, Donnie, Bobinson, and Zack are basically the only ones left. I mean, Alex is there too, and they go to try and fetch the past memories, but Alex is actually Satan, which Cyber knows and communicates with Satan. Crimson was also Zack's twin brother, and eventually fights on their side, and the Adrenaline Droid turns into the Fab Droid due to his new personality through Cybercore. After a while, Satan finds out that Rodaro wanted to save the humans by giving them all Cybercores like Amar had, and Satan tells him, no, he's stupid, and Rodaro betrays Satan because, you know, Rodaro's only human, and it starts to show now. Satan shows him the memories of Equinox, how he was when he was a human, and now he wants to settle the score with the main cast. This is where Justin actually comes back in. His fast healing power saved him very slowly, and he literally comes out of the grave again, basically, meets Scar, and convinces Scar to train with him, and they become super strong together. Justin comes back to beat up Cyber, who wanted personal revenge. Even though Justin is probably the most powerful, it isn't enough. And they brought back Amar, who got his Cybercore broken by fighting Scar, used the broken Cybercore as a bomb to defeat Rodaro for good, who was really just Satan's puppet, because the last part, Part 9, aka the Nightmare Saga, is obvious. Satan comes, he knocks Donnie over in Alex's body. Satan's the god of evil, so he's way too strong for all of them. He gives them time to fight. They fight demons. They get the help of angels. Justin gets the power of Shock Amp from a dying angel, which is a power boost but can hurt him in the long run if he uses it too long. Satan takes Jack back as a lackey, just as you start to care about him again. Satan makes Scar evil again. Satan makes Zack kill his brother Crimson. And Justin has to end up killing Scar. It's not a good time. But in the end, Justin, Donnie, and Kenny are there to stand against Satan. After beating Jack again, Zack unfortunately died to Jack. But then Satan kills Donnie and Kenny after Kenny tried to wish him away, figuring out that he was a Nova and making a new wish orb. Yeah, you just can't wish a god out of existence. Didn't work. Then all their powers combine with Justin's shock amp, and Justin finally stands a chance to go toe-to-toe with Satan. And Justin almost beats him, but starts losing steam and then loses. Fortunately, Alex comes back and lowers all the defenses just so Justin can kill him and say goodbye, and uses the power he gained and sacrifices all of it in the wish orb / easy button one last time to bring everyone that had just died back to life. Jack is even brought back, and it scares them, but he's not Satan-possessed anymore and jokes around with them. Also, Alex is dead forever, because if you die in the wrong timeline, you no longer exist. That is the same with Amar. Kenny tries to destroy the wish orb, but doesn't know how to, so he ends up wishing it into a hiding spot. And then all is well, or so they thought. Daydreams of Pride takes place 64 years after the end of Adventures in the Hills. So we'll see what happens. And that is the story of Adventures in the Hills. I thank you for listening, and now that you're all caught up for Daydreams of Pride Part 1, Rumble Storm, where it all starts, be there on September 13th to see the legacy.
Man, that was a while ago, wasn't it? But that is basically the original story. Mushrooms, but don't know what it represent. I'm building a galactic zoo in the Minecraft right now. What mob should I use to represent? Oh, mushrooms. There you go. Yeah, mushrooms. Sorry, I didn't notice. So yeah, that's basically the first story that we've done. That's the gist of it. Then there's something in between actually that I'm going to get to real quick, and I'm probably going to end the stream. And then it's Daydreams of Pride. And then you jump 200 years to when Earth 1 is no longer habitable and people move to Earth 2. And then there's a whole thing, backstory with clones and stuff, which where they all reside in New Zealand. That's where all of Kick to the Curb takes place. That's where all of Cancer of YouTube takes place. It's all on Earth 2. And that's all mostly supposed to be comedy. So, but it is connected to the rest of the universe. And yeah, so that is basically everything I've done. I do have a couple more. I just have one more thing to show, I think. And I think I'm going to call it a day. And then, of course, I've been on people's live streams like Quality Autisms or Lance, who's a Star Wars EU teen on Instagram. And, of course, I've also been on Matt Wilkins' live streams and stuff. So I've been around the internet for some time. But one last thing, and I'm definitely going to call it a day, as I've been filming for movie length time. But so this one, Daydreams Applied Goldenrod Dusk, takes place in between Adventures in the Hills and Daydreams of Pride. Because we have not filmed it yet. I don't know if we ever actually will. It will be in his novel that he's writing. But basically, we have a bad guy in season 1 of Daydreams of Pride who's basically just trying to get their love back with the wish orb that was, wished away at the end of Adventures in the Hills. And he has to be stopped, or she has to be stopped, so she's stopped. I forget what the other seasons would have been about, but one of the seasons would have brought back or would have introduced a character named Sam, who is related to the main characters, because it would have been the son of Jairus / Justin / Allison, who was mentioned before. He didn't go too deep into it, but Allison was basically the head of a gang, and then she kind of goes away. She gets, in my timeline, she gets turned into a scare and stuff. But it's all happy endings by the end, and so they're married. And while we were at Las Vegas for my friend Justin, who's in charge of this channel, he's the one that did the whole monologue over what Adventures in the Hills is about. He turned 21, so we went to Vegas to hang out, and we filmed this little section here. But none of this really matters. I'm just going to skip ahead to here.
the hell have you been?
I've been out.
Where?
Okay.
Where?
Allison, I'm going to give you the short of it. People know that I'm not Jay Jackson. That whole facade is not working out. People know that I'm the guy from the stories from before. And not only that, but Zach has never forgiven us since then. He's been around since it all happened. You know how I got rid of Lucifer? When I went to Italy to get rid of the rest of Demon Blood, we had to bury it away. And 2 people found out where it was. They are after me because I got rid of the rest of it. And so is Zach because of Crimson and everything. And both of them are here, all 3 of them. So would you shush and let me listen?
Anyway, yeah, it was kind of bad because we had like 2 seconds to do everything. We were in Vegas when we did it. The main point is that these 2 guys, doesn't really matter who they are, and you can watch it if you want. They need something, they obtain it. They basically kill Justin, Jairus, and Allison. But the guy feels bad because she gave birth really unrealistically quickly to a child, but the child hadn't done anything. So he takes the child to an orphanage. That child is Sam, who would become a main antagonist of one of the books of Daydreams of Pride. How we continued the series, which we have not yet. We've only done 1 season of Daydreams of Pride so far, but. Where is the key?
Oh my gosh, I'm giving you.
Irrelevant. Where is the key?
Just take it. Just take it.
Thank you. Anyway, so that happens. And Sam Bowman's trying to live his best life. He goes insane, though. And goes through a lot of stuff and ends up killing a friend of his. He would go on to hate life, kind of, and despise people, only thinking that some were worthy of life. He would somehow get into contact with Satan, because right now Satan's stuck in hell, because you can't actually kill Satan. They defeated him back in Adventures in the Hills, but he's still very much around and is very much going to return someday. He is the big bad of the entire series. So they're just biding time for now. But he becomes a big bad. And then in stories way down the line, even after Kick to the Curb and all of that, we have not done anything with that. It's all in concept. But Satan would come back again to finally extinguish this universe, and would be stopped forever. We have no plans of really making anything for that, but that is the far, far future of the timeline. All the characters we see here would be long dead, and it would be completely new characters that would have to face him. But that is the basic idea. And that's why with Joe or Jessica, whatever you prefer, from Kick the Curb / Cancer of YouTube, just wants to rule Earth. He knows he won't be able to do it forever, because the thing about Satan is he hates all sin in our universe. So even the demons he doesn't really like. And when he destroys the universe, he's not only going to do it to the humans, he's going to get rid of everybody and start again, which includes the demons, which obviously the demons don't really want either, because they want to still kick around. So they're just trying to have fun while they can before the guy that they literally know they can't stop returns. But yeah, that's why all those series are connected but different. They all have different vibes and stuff. Cancer of YouTube is definitely a lot more of a comedic show with sometimes slightly more serious moments. And same thing with Cancer of YouTube, which is primarily just meant to be a bunch of silly skits, slightly connected by the overarching plot of Special Joe and everything. We do plan on making a movie, Kick to the Curb, back again or something, which would conclude the story. But we don't know yet. We have also plans in the works for some sort of evil Illuminati person in the background or organization that would be the big bad after everything with the demons has been taken care of. But that's all in concept right now. We have no plans or really opportunity to make any of that stuff right now. But that's basically the gist of our series. It is to me or to Titus. But yeah, that's pretty much that. This has been quite a thing, huh? But yeah, there's also just a bunch of vlog things that Justin likes to do and whatnot, and lots of stuff done here. Justin's cool, Finn Shamrock's cool. They're all cool guys. Definitely deserve subscribes. But yeah, then if we head back over to my channel, head back over here. I'm on my stream. 250. Well, thank you. Now I got to make a video for 250 subscribers. But yeah, my channel. 1,002 videos. Actually, for counting the live stream, 1,003. Actually, 1,005 because of the previous 2 attempts yesterday. I'm not going to count those. We're going to say like 1,003. And 250 subscribers. 8 years of doing YouTube. 8 years of my content going everywhere on my channel, to all the content that I've done on Finn Shamrock and Magneto Inc. I've had quite the journey here on this website, and I still have many more years to go. We do plan on making more projects on those other channels, and I continue to plan to read the EU and other sci-fi works. And I hope you all join me for that in the future. But I think it's about time that I call it a day. Been here for a long time. So I will say, lastly, there's also a channel I have called Lazy Boys. That's where I mostly do gaming content now. I've been kind of inconsistent with uploading, but if you wanted to see me play games, that would be the place to go. In fact, if we go to Lazy Boys real quick, I'll leave a link in the description for future watching. Yeah. It's been quite a journey. I hope you all that have actually sat and watched all this, I hope you got something out of it. I know it's crazy. But yeah. We've had fun. But yeah. Sorry. I'm trying to quickly there it is in the chat. But yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. It's been 2 hours of exploring my life on the internet. And I appreciate all who came to view it. This is more of an archive for me, just to see where I've come from, see where I've been, and see where I can go in the future. So thank you all for being here. Sincerely, I mean it. And until next time, guys, may the force or whatever be with you. Have a good one.